Have you ever stopped to wonder if the very vegetables you eat every day, the ones you've always trusted as healthy, might actually be accelerating aging? Not just wrinkles or grey hair, but the deeper kind of aging, slowing your brain, weakening your legs, and stressing your immune system. For many people over 60, that's exactly what's happening, and most don't even realize it. Welcome, everyone. Today, I'm going to share some surprising truths that might completely change how you think about healthy eating. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know which vegetables may be quietly harming your body and which ones can actually help you stay strong, sharp, and independent. Most of us grew up hearing the same message: eat your vegetables, they're good for you. And yes, for the most part, that's absolutely true. But as we age, things start to change inside our bodies. Blood flow slows, inflammation quietly rises, nutrient absorption weakens, and suddenly certain vegetables that were once helpful can start having unintended consequences, spiking blood sugar, irritating the gut, or even damaging tiny blood vessels that feed the brain and legs. Studies published in journals like the Journal of Gerontology have linked certain foods to faster declines in memory, balance, and mobility. And the most surprising part, many of these vegetables are probably in your kitchen right now. But don't worry, and this isn't meant to scare you. This is about solutions, because while there are some vegetables you may need to reduce, there are others you absolutely should add to your plate to protect your body and mind. So let's dive into it. The first offender: white potatoes. Let's start with one of the most beloved staples at every dinner table: white potatoes. Baked, mashed, fried. They're comforting, familiar, and served at countless family gatherings. But after 60, white potatoes can quietly start causing trouble. The problem lies in their high glycemic index. White potatoes rapidly break down into sugar, causing sharp spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels. Over time, these repeated spikes trigger inflammation and place stress on your blood vessels, particularly the tiny capillaries that serve your brain, legs, and feet. This can lead to numbness, cramps, slower nerve signals, and balance problems. Let me tell you about Harold, a 72-year-old retired truck driver. Every night, Harold enjoyed a large serving of mashed potatoes, but he started noticing changes: cold, numb feet in the mornings, stiff knees, and difficulty climbing stairs. Like many, he assumed it was just part of aging. But when we reviewed his diet, it became clear. His daily dose of white potatoes was fueling chronic inflammation and slowing his circulation. And it wasn't just the potatoes. The typical additions, butter, sour cream, bacon bits, cheese, added even more saturated fat, salt, and strain on his heart. But here's the good news. Harold made a simple swap. He replaced his mashed potatoes with boiled broccoli, and within just 2 weeks, he noticed real improvements. Less stiffness, better balance, and more confidence in his movements. The lesson? You don't have to give up comfort food. Just choose smarter comfort foods that support your health. The second offender: eggplant. Now let's move on to another surprising vegetable that can quietly sabotage joint health: eggplant. Eggplant belongs to the nightshade family, along with tomatoes, bell peppers, and white potatoes. For many seniors, these can become problematic as they age, especially if they suffer from arthritis, stiff joints, or nerve pain. The issue is a natural chemical called solanine. Plants use solanine to defend against insects, but inside your body it can irritate joints and nerves, especially areas already vulnerable: your lower back, hips, and knees. The symptoms often creep in slowly: swollen joints in the morning, heavy legs, difficulty climbing stairs, or just general stiffness. Many people chalk it up to getting older, but solanine-induced inflammation could be quietly contributing. Eggplant is sneaky. It shows up grilled, stewed, roasted, and blended into countless recipes. Over time, it can even slow down nerve signals from your brain to your legs, increasing your risk of trips and falls. And beyond the physical impact, this starts to affect your confidence, avoiding stairs, skipping outings, and withdrawing from activities you once enjoyed. But here's a simple test. Eliminate eggplant for a few weeks if you're experiencing joint pain or stiffness. Monitor your body. If you notice less discomfort and more flexibility, you may have discovered one of your personal triggers. And the good news, you have plenty of safe, delicious alternatives like leafy greens, bok choy, zucchini, and carrots that nourish your body without causing irritation. The third offender, green bell peppers. Our third vegetable may come as a real shock, green bell peppers. Crisp, colorful, and popular in salads, stir-fries, and wraps, green bell peppers seem perfectly healthy. But for many people over 60, they may contribute to digestive troubles, joint pain, or nerve discomfort. Why? The culprit is a plant protein called lectins. Lectins can bind to the lining of your digestive tract, irritating the gut wall, reducing nutrient absorption, and even creating tiny openings that allow harmful particles into the bloodstream, a condition often called leaky gut. This triggers chronic low-grade inflammation, especially in joints and nerves. Unfortunately, inflammation builds silently. You may feel stiffness in your ankles, occasional unsteadiness, or joint soreness you can't quite explain. And because green bell peppers are often eaten raw or lightly cooked, many people don't even realize they could be a hidden trigger. The solution? You don't need to avoid all peppers, just be selective. Swap green bell peppers for their ripened versions, red, orange, or yellow. These are lower in lectins and packed with antioxidants like vitamin C and beta-carotene, which actively support your health rather than harming it. The protectors, vegetables that heal. Now let's shift gears and focus on the vegetables that actually support your brain, balance, and circulation as you age. 1. Carrots, the vision protector. Carrots aren't just crunchy snacks. They're powerhouses for aging adults. Loaded with beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, carrots help preserve your vision and protect against macular degeneration, a major threat to independence as we age, but the benefits go beyond eyesight. The antioxidants in carrots protect your nerves and blood vessels, improving brain-to-muscle communication and coordination. With stronger reflexes and better nerve signals, simple tasks like walking upstairs, navigating curbs, or stepping onto uneven ground become safer and more confident. And let's not forget immune support. Vitamin A plays a crucial role in keeping your defenses strong after 60. 2. Broccoli, the inflammation fighter. Broccoli may not be trendy, but it's one of nature's most powerful allies for seniors. Its secret weapon? Sulforaphane, a natural compound that fights inflammation, supports brain health, strengthens bones, and protects blood vessels. Broccoli helps regulate blood sugar, stabilize nerve signals, and improve circulation, directly counteracting the damage caused by foods like white potatoes. Remember Harold? When he swapped mashed potatoes for broccoli, not only did his joint pain ease, but his energy, balance, and mental clarity improved dramatically. That's the power of simple, science-backed choices. 3. Spinach, the circulation booster. Finally, we have spinach, one of the most nutrient-dense greens you can eat, especially after 60. Spinach is rich in natural nitrates, which help relax and widen blood vessels, improving circulation to both the brain and legs. This enhanced blood flow strengthens muscles, sharpens reflexes, improves balance, and helps prevent dangerous falls. But that's not all. Spinach is loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin, two antioxidants that protect the macula and preserve sharp vision. Combined with vitamin K, folate, and magnesium, spinach not only supports mobility but also boosts mood, bone strength, and neurological health. Best of all, you don't need to eat buckets of spinach to see benefits. Even one small serving daily can make a noticeable difference over time. Dracula, the bottom line, let's recap. Vegetables to limit after 60. White potatoes raise blood sugar, increase inflammation, and impair circulation. Eggplant may trigger joint and nerve irritation due to solanine. Green bell peppers, high in lectins that may irritate digestion and nerves. Vegetables to eat more of. Carrots support eyesight, brain clarity, and nerve function. Broccoli stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and strengthen bones. Spinach enhance circulation, sharpen reflexes, and protect vision. Even small dietary changes, when made consistently, can dramatically impact your strength, independence, and quality of life as you age. And if you're thinking, it's too late for me, just remember Harold. At 72, all it took was a few simple swaps, and within weeks he was moving with greater ease, thinking more clearly, and living more confidently. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated diets. You just need consistency, one smart bite at a time. Now I want to hear from you. Which vegetable surprised you the most today? Are you already eating some of these? Or have you realized there's something you might want to cut back on? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I read everyone. If you found this video helpful, please hit like, share it with someone you care about, and don't forget to subscribe for more practical tips on aging well with strength and clarity. Remember, your body listens to every choice you make, and every smart decision you take sends a powerful message. I'm still here and I'm still in control.